Back at Grand Slam track, women's 200, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. She's Mrs. Grand Slam right now.
That's right. And here's Gabby Thomas, who's back in the short sprints. She was second in Miami. She won the long sprints in Kingston. So I know she wants a little bit of revenge here on Melissa Jefferson-Wooden.
Tamari Davis, second in Miami over this distance. Oh, sorry, my bad. There's Tamari Davis. Jaden Mays there. Another one of those fast Oregon Ducks from the Olympic trials in 2024 in this event. Made it through to the finals. Thelma Davies. She'll get a hometown welcome.
And rounding out the field, this is Solera Barnes. Had a breakout indoor season. The U.S. indoor champion at 60 meters. It's another great field, and after what Kenny Benari just did, I'm sure they're inspired to run really well in front of a great crowd. Set.
Thomas away pretty smartly. Although it's just lost half a metre or so, and he's got to get moving here because Dina Asher-Smith is running a cracking bend and also going well. Jefferson-Wooden into the home straight with a good 2-metre lead.
Oh, wow.
Can Gabby Thomas hold this in? She's got work to do.
Oh, wow.
Hold of Jefferson-Wooden. Can she get there? It's going to be tight on the line. But she's got it. 21.99. Well.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't even want to look at Gabby's own to go, sorry. Sorry. Look at Gabby's face.
Oh. You got to remember, Melissa is actually the first leg on the relay team. She's a turn runner. This is a turn favorite track.
This is, like you said, it's a different 200 meters here. Wide turn. Once you straighten up in the home straight, you've only gone about 75 meters less.
Yes. And I know that's what Melissa was thinking when she got on that straightaway. This straightaway short, I'm winning. I don't got to hold on for that much longer this time. And she held on.
So that's not only a personal best, again, another record for this track in the stadium.
Wow. In the rain.
I mean, at this point, you think, well, Gabby didn't get a good start because you're thinking, Dina Asher-Smith was up on it, but then you suddenly realize Jefferson-Wooden is out there, but Gabby normally hauls people in, doesn't she?
She does. But sometimes when people are that far out there, I know there had to be a moment where Gabby was like, hold on a second, she actually is kind of far. There might have been a bit of panic getting into the straightaway because there was a lot of ground to make up. And you can see on Melissa's face, she knows that Gabby's going to be coming, but she has to hold on, and she did hold on and had the strength to be able to maintain in this 200. A huge win over the Olympic champion in the 200 meters. And she wanted that. Bad.
You look at, well, they didn't show it on that replay, and the rain's back, but Gabby Thomas was tight, kind of fighting to get there. Didn't get there. 8 points for her.
Watching how competition in track and field is evolving right now is genuinely exciting. With every new race, the level of performance keeps rising, and you can clearly see how much deeper the field is becoming. It's no longer just about one or two dominant athletes. Now there are multiple contenders in almost every event who are capable of winning on any given day. Because of this, it's already safe to say that the upcoming World Championships in September are going to be extremely intense and highly competitive. Athletes are pushing themselves to the limit, refining their techniques, and doing everything possible to peak at the right moment. Another important point to talk about is the Grand Slam track series. These meets are becoming increasingly significant in the world of track and field. They don't just give athletes a stage to compete at a high level, but they also provide something that has been missing for many competitors: consistent financial opportunities. The reality is that not every athlete benefits from major sponsorship deals or endorsement contracts. Only a small percentage of top stars receive strong backing from global brands like Puma, Adidas, or Nike, while many others, despite being incredibly talented, struggle to secure that level of support. That's exactly why events like Grand Slam track are so valuable. They help bridge that gap by offering athletes a chance to earn based on their performance. This creates a different kind of motivation, where every race truly matters not just for rankings or prestige, but also for financial stability. When you add a prize pool of around $100,000 into the equation, it completely changes the mindset of the competitors. At that point, every athlete steps onto the track with maximum focus and determination, knowing that a single great performance can make a huge difference. Looking specifically at the race, Melissa Jefferson delivered an outstanding performance in the 200 meters. She clocked a time of around 21.99 seconds, which is an impressive mark by any standard. What makes this result even more remarkable is the fact that she managed to defeat Gabby Thomas, who is the Olympic champion in this event and widely regarded as one of the strongest 200-meter runners in the world. It's also important to remember that Jefferson is primarily known as a 100-meter specialist. Transitioning to the 200 meters and performing at such a high level is not easy, as it requires a different combination of speed endurance, race strategy, and technical execution, especially on the curve. However, in this race, she managed to put everything together perfectly. What adds even more context to this performance is her previous result in Miami. At that meet, she finished third in the 200 meters, which was likely a disappointing outcome for her. But instead of letting that result define her, she used it as motivation to improve. She went back to training, focused on the areas that needed work, and came into this race with a completely different mindset. According to her own words, she had been preparing specifically for the 200 meters and made a clear decision that the situation from Miami would not repeat itself. That kind of mental approach is often what separates good athletes from great ones. And in this case, it clearly paid off. During the race, you could see her confidence, especially coming off the curve. She built a strong lead early and managed to maintain it down the straight, even as Gabby Thomas, known for her powerful finishing speed, tried to close the gap. Holding off an athlete like Thomas requires not only physical strength but also composure and belief in your own abilities. In the end, Jefferson stayed strong, maintained her form, and crossed the finish line ahead, securing a major win. It wasn't just a victory, it was a statement performance that shows she is becoming a serious threat in the 200 meters as well. Overall, performances like this highlight just how much the level of competition in sprinting has grown. The gap between athletes is getting smaller, and the margins for victory are becoming tighter. This makes every race more unpredictable and far more exciting for fans. If this trend continues, the rest of the season is going to be absolutely thrilling. With so many athletes improving and stepping up their game, we can expect more surprises, more close finishes, and more unforgettable moments on the track.